Time now for some Woezor TV report. Let's take a look at the headlines. And let's begin. President John Dramani Mahama has cut short for the commencement of the Green City housing project at Dedeswa in the Ashanti region. The project by the State Housing Company is expected to deliver more than 1,000 housing units to help address Ghana's housing deficit. Government says the initiatives form part of efforts to provide affordable and sustainable housing for citizens. There's more in this report.
Green City housing project at Dedeswa is being described as one of the country's most ambitious housing developments in recent years. The project, spearheaded by the State Housing Company Limited, will provide over 1,000 housing units alongside roads, drainage system, and other social amenities aimed at creating a modern and sustainable community. Speaking at the sword curtain ceremony, President John Dramani Mahama said government remains committed to addressing the country's growing housing deficit through affordable and accessible housing projects. He also announced plans for a $3 billion revolving housing fund in partnership with organized labor, financial institutions, and the private sector to support mortgage financing for workers.
Government's reset agenda is not just a slogan. It is a commitment to rethink how we deliver housing, infrastructure, and opportunity for our people. At the heart of this vision is a simple yet powerful belief that decent housing is not a privilege for a few, but it is a right for all our people. Access to housing improves public health. It strengthens educational outcomes. It boosts productivity and stabilizes communities.
Minister for Works, Housing and Water Resources, Kenneth Gilbert Ejay, described the project as a major step toward transforming Ghana's housing sector while promoting climate-conscious development.
This is not just about building houses. It is about building dignity, stability, and opportunity. His Excellency the President has made it clear that housing is not luxury. It is a necessity. It is the foundational to national development. This project reflects that conviction.
The Managing Director of the State Housing Company Limited, John Sharif Bawa, assured the public that the project will be executed within schedule and deliver quality, affordable homes to Ghanaians.
I want to be clear about what this project is and what it is not. It is not simply a promise. It is not a concept. It is not a rendering on a presentation slide that will gather dust in a boardroom. The Green City, the Dedeswa, is a plan that is ready to become reality.
The first phase of the project is expected to deliver over 200 housing units by the end of 2027. For Woezor TV, Richard Hassanwa.
Have upgraded Ghana's long-term foreign currency issuer default rating to B with a positive outlook, citing a sharp fall in public debt, strong economic growth, and a boost in international reserves. The rating agency notes Ghana's fiscal consolidation, improved public financial management, and currency appreciation have strengthened external liquidity, while current account surpluses and robust gold exports continue to bolster reserves. Fitch expects public debts to fall further to 46% of GDP by 2027, with continued fiscal prudence supporting macroeconomic stability. The upgrade reflects growing confidence in Ghana's ability to manage its economy sustainably while maintaining external buffers. And in other news, Reserve Accumulation Program, GANRAP, is set to purchase 3 tons of gold every week, to a move expected to generate over $400 million weekly for the economy through 2028. Gold Board CEO Sammy Gyamfi says the program targets 2.45 tons from artisanal miners and 0.55 tons from large-scale producers each week. He explained that GANRAP is part of government's economic research agenda aimed at strengthening reserves, stabilizing the cedi, and safeguarding the economy against external shocks. Mr. Gyamfi says GANRAP is about to build a resilient economy and maximizing Ghana's benefit from its gold resources, ensuring the country retains more gold domestically and strengthen its long-term economic stability. And away from that story of gold, a driver captured in a viral video driving dangerously on the Kumasi-Accra highway has been convicted by the La Motor Court. The convict, Jacob Richard, who was behind the wheel of a Toyota Voxy with registration number EN55126, was arrested following investigations by the Motor Traffic and Transport Department after the footage circulated widely on social media. He was charged with multiple offenses, including driving on the wrong side of the road, causing obstruction, endangering other road users, and careless and inconsiderate driving under the Road Traffic Act and regulations. The court fined him 260 penalty units, equivalent to 3,120 Ghana cedis, in default of which he will serve 15 days imprisonment with hard labor. Time now for some international news. Now, the first passengers evacuated from a hantavirus-stricken cruise ship docked near Spain's Canary Island have arrived in Madrid. 14 Spanish nationals on the chartered flight from Tenerife face mandatory quarantine at a military hospital in the capital, Madrid. They were followed by French nationals taken to Paris as other countries, including the UK, also prepared to fly their citizens home. Staff involved in the operation in Tenerife pulled white hazmat suits over the evacuees' clothes and hosed them down on the airport tarmac. 3 people have died in the outbreak on the Dutch vessel MV Honduras, including 2 who were confirmed to have the hantavirus. Now, this brings us to the end of the Woezor TV Reports. Many thanks for staying with us. I am Karen, now your Quartey.